Good morning everybody, welcome back with me Kadek Tarisa, and for now I wanna make a video blogger about tourism, which is Bali Island have a many object tourism, and one of that is Kintamani. The location on Kintamani district, Bangli Regency, and you know Bali has a lot of interested object to visit, and for example there is a Mount Batur, Lake Batur, Trunyan Village, Hulundanu Temple, and also have a lot of camping site that has a wonderful view for each, and also many object others. So you have to visit Kintamani first if you wanna enjoy the natural scenery. Even though it is still in a pandemic conditions, these areas is still crowded with tourists, especially domestic tourism. And moreover, there are many coffee shops here which are always crowded on the weekends especially, where each location is its own beautiful scenery also. And I suggesting a place of interest to visit there, namely the Toyabunga Hot Spring, to enjoy the perfect serenity with a hot spring bath. Toyabunga Hot Spring is a unique natural hot spring in Bali, which is also said to have some medical healing powers. The one thing that makes the place even better is the enduring the sonic beauty of the region. Breathe in the clean air as you enjoy the tranquility, soak in the hot spring, and that will detox your body and your mind also. And there are three swimming pools are present in the regions with an area of it's about 15 meters right overlooking the mount and Lake Batur areas. Well, ladies and gentlemen, one of the most favorite object is Mount Batur. Mount Batur Kintamani is very famous as one of the climbing locations and one of the attractions that make a tourist willing to climb that height of the mountain in the morning because of the beautiful of the view of the sunrise from the top of Mount Batur also, and popular for climbing. You can watch the sunrise from the ridge and to the Balinese volcanoes in the morning trek. From a height, you can enjoy the view overlooking the large and a beautiful Batur caldera to the northwest, and Lake Batur is on the southwest side of that volcano. And also from the top of mountain, you can see Mount Abang, Mount Agung, and Mount Rinjani as well. And so the most preferred choice of tourists when they want to see the view of Mount Batur is see the view of the Mount Batur from the highlands while enjoying lunch. The best place to see the view of Kintamani volcano while having lunch is in a Penlokan village in Kintamani, and from one of the restaurants in the Penlokan village while enjoying the lunch. Tourists can enjoy the beautiful view of Mount Batur and Lake Batur from there. From the dining area in the Penlokan village, tourists can also see the raw texture of the dark color of mountain slopes. In addition, tourists can also see the tropical forest and view of Lake Batur from the hills in the village of Penlokan. And the best time to be able to see the view of Mount Batur from Penlokan village is in the morning around 9 a.m. until 12 a.m. Usually after 12 in the noon, the top of begins a look down and will slowly cover the view of Mount Batur. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Lake Batur is the largest lake in Bali, has an area of approximately 60 square kilometers, and with the lake depth of 65 meters. The location is an altitude approximately 1,050 meters above sea levels. This lake is an active caldera, lake that was formed when Mount Batur erupted. Now, the caldera is naturally filled with the water and is the largest lake in Bali. Another uniqueness of Lake Batur in Kintamani is the shape of the Lake Batur, which is similar for a crescent moon and lake when the view from a certain height. Its size reached 7 kilometers with a width of up to 2.5 kilometers. And another uniqueness of the lake is the water that is the have a changing colors. This color change is the influenced by the sulfur content in the base. Sometimes the lake water will look yellowish green, and it can also look like a bluish sea waters. And not only that, the scenery around the lake is also very charming, with blends of the greenish colors from the surrounding hills and mountains. The blue skies feels very natural, especially when the sunrise phenomenon. It will definitely feel very charming. This lake has also been designated as the Global Geopark Network from UNESCO. And one of the course, it would be very interesting if you could visit there while on the vacation in Bali. Well, ladies and gentlemen, next object that I want to tell you a place that name is Trunyan Village is located in Kintamani district and Bangli Regency also, exactly between the Lake Batur and the foot of the Mount Abang. And the Trunyan, another ancient village inhabited by the people who call themselves the Bali Aga or Old Bali, who lives in ways that are vastly different from another Balinese. The Bali Aga's temples in this village named Pusering Jagat, meaning navel of the universe. And its architecture is highly unusual and stand in the protective shade of a massive banyan tree. Unlike the Balinese people, Trunyan people do not cremate or bury their dead, but just lay them out in the bamboo cakes to decompose. Although strangely, there is no stench. The dead bodies don't produce bad smell because of the perfume sent from the huge tarumanyan tree and growing nearby. Taru means tree and manyan means fragrance smell, and so tarumanyan is the tree with the fragrant smell. The women from the Trunyan are prohibited from the going into the cemetery when dead body is carried there. This follows the deeply rooted belief that if a woman comes to the cemetery while a corpse is being carried, there will be a disaster in the village. For example, the landslide or a volcano eruption, and such events have been frequent in the village history. But whether woman had anything to do with is a matter of the opinion. In addition to this unique cemetery, Trunyan village has an ancient art known as a barong brutuk. Compared to other kinds of the barong brutuk is the most unique and one only exists in this place only. And so this unique and interesting is barong brutuk is in the village of the Trunyan, that the secret of the barong brutuk is not staged on anywhere or any. According to the local communities, beliefs barong brutuk was subordinates of the ancestors of the local communities. And uniquely, the performance of the Barong Brutuk was not accompanied and by the gamelan like the performance of other barong and barong dance. In the performance there was no dance and dance movement, and likewise the clothes used to the collection of the kraras leaves of dried banana leaves. So the barong brutuk is performed every 2 years during the ceremony and Ngusabekapat at Pusering Jagat temples. And Pusering Jagat temples in the Trunyan village also, right? So before you visit, be sure not to think or say bad words in the cemetery. And the first, you are prohibited from taking on any items in the grave areas and even forbidden to move or cleanse. And the second, there's a prohibit to behave disrespectfully, such as them spitting because they feel disgusted in the burial area, because in that area it is not uncommon for visitors to find a corpse just lying with a grave, provisions and the offerings. So this is because the place for burial bodies or the dead bodies is full, just 11 places only, so the oldest body will be moved out. And next, the third is never take a human skull that is lined up in the burial area, with whether it's just curious of the selfie without permission first. And then for the next object is we looking for is Ulundanu Batur Temple. And Ulundanu Batur Temple is a complimentary tourist attractions for a local tourists and foreign tourism who visit the lake and Mount Batur. And this temple is very suitable for you and these who are happy with various architectural art and attractions that have a historical value. And the Pura Ulundanu Batur or temple is also known as a very old temple, and the temple which was founded in 1926 and is also known by the several names, among them the Ulundan Temple, Batur Temple, or Bat Temples. The Hindu community in the Kintamani established with Ulundanu Batur Temple as a form of the respect of Dewi Danu, who is known as the goddess of the rivers and the lakes. And literally, Ulundanu, which is used in the name of this temple, means the goddess of the lake. And to get to this place, travelers have to travel approximately 90 kilometers from Ngurah Rai International Airport, and travel to the location can also be done by using a private vehicle. It's okay, and takes approximately it's 2.5 hours of a travels. Well, that's all about Kintamani. So I'm waiting for you to spend your holiday in Kintamani district, and I guarantee you will not regret it. So thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.